You think about architecture as just designing buildings, but it's actually so much more. It's about questioning how we live, and the particular focus has been the climate crisis. So our impact on that and our duties to not only to not make things worse, but to improve situations after we've designed on a particular site, and how that fits into the greater ecosystems. So the work behind me here is my final thesis presentation project. The theme of our year in fifth year was transformative action as a response to the climate crisis. So what I was doing was sort of questioning our standard ways of dealing with climate, solar panels, battery-powered cars, things that are all good, but for me, we need something much more radical, much more of a change in how we think. So questioning our position as humans within the world and how we engage with other species. So the building is like a food co-op that I've designed using mud from the site itself. The idea being that I'm working with what's available to me on the landscape, and that when I'm finished with it, it can return back into the site and remain part of its greater systems. Compared to most other college courses, architecture is strikingly different in that you and your classmates are teaching each other as much as your tutors are teaching you. It's really involved, it's really engaging. You don't just read a book and write it down. You're constantly thinking about new ways of working. You're doing models and you're doing drawings, and you're working in ways that you would never have thought of doing if you were studying a different degree. I think in terms of TU Dublin, it's also a school of trade, so there's maybe more involvement in the technical side of construction and building. And in terms of a role of a university going out into the world, are we learning technical things, or are we learning about the creative processes more? And I think in TU Dublin, there's a really good spectrum of both, and each student can find their own balance within that.